Hello and welcome. We're here in round 3 of the feature match. Bit of an extended break there, but we are here with two titans of Yu-Gi-Oh! They're both very happy to be here, I'm sure. And because we had an extended break there, I'm not going to talk to them too much, in fact, at all. Let's go straight over to our Italian duo. It is Marcello Barberi and Mr. Marazzi.
Welcome to round 3 of YCS Utrecht 2020. A pleasure to be back and here with a friend.
Marazzi. Hi guys.
Yeah, so we have a huge throwback here because as Luke was saying, both of these guys maybe are not super familiar to the new players that just joined the game, but they are two legends. They both have a lot of wins under their belt, incredible players, and among the most famous in Germany of all times, I would say.
Yeah.
There was a period in which they were considered just the best alongside some other players like Joshua Schmidt or Michael Gruner, like all of the big names from Germany.
Yeah.
And we couldn't just choose a better one because they are playing against each other here in round 3. And what's best is that they're both playing decks we have not seen before today. Alpay on our actually pick to win the event, which is the Invoke Shadow deck.
Yeah, which we haven't seen this deck so far today, but I think this deck could go deep in the tournament. I think it's one of the best decks so far in the format, so I think Alpay maybe can make it.
Yeah,
Let's
but
see.
the most surprising thing is what Eugen is playing. He's on Madolce.
Yeah.
I'm not even joking. He's playing Madolce in 2020. It's working for him somehow, so it's, as Luke said, we had enough of a wait. I don't want to keep you guys hanging, so let's just go straight to the match and see who is going to take this down.
So as Marcello was telling before, Eugen won the European Championship back in 2014, so he's a really accomplished player, while on the other side Alpay won 2 YCSs.
He won he won the German national champion.
Yeah, as well.
Yeah, it's both such incredible, accomplished guys. Unfortunately, something that we need to mention is that while waiting for this match, Alpay actually had a mistake while writing down his deck list, very unfortunate one, because instead of writing down El Shadow Construct, he wrote Shadow Construct, which is actually the Link monster, so he was forced to just take it out, so he will have to play the entire YCS with no El Shadow Construct in his deck.
Yeah, this is so unfortunate. Sometimes mistakes can happen, and I mean, let's see. Anyway, Alpay now decided to go first.
So, still a really good start here. It sets up with some of the new Shadow Showdown cards from the latest structure deck.
Yeah, as we were saying yesterday, with the new Shadow release, this deck has become like one of the best deck of the format. And thanks to the Shadow Windy, now he can special summon a monster directly from his deck into his monster zone. And
yeah, also it's okay. That's it from him.
Yeah, I mean, something we haven't seen so far this weekend is that Winda. Winda wins game, and this is one of the reasons why this deck is played so much. Okay.
But here we see the Mystic Mine from Eugen.
Okay, something we haven't seen so far this weekend is the use of Mystic Mine. So Mystic Mine wins game, and if your opponent doesn't seem anything, you continue to draw cards until maybe you can find a way to out this card, but this is gonna be quite complicated for Alpay.
Absolutely, because as we were saying, Invoke Shadow is one of probably the best deck in the room. It's very close, but they usually don't have an out. Oh my god, and this is the end of the match for us. Oh wow, I'm speechless. Let's
say,
go
guys.
back to us, I guess, for the post-match interview.
I think this was the quickest match we've ever seen on stream, guys.
Guys,
Sorry
I don't know
about
what
that.
to say. We have a brand new record for the fastest future match ever streamed on any competition, any Yu-Gi-Oh event. I'm speechless, honestly, because what happened is, for anyone who just blinked
wondering,
and missed it, is that, as I was saying, Alpay and Eugen, when you get a future match, you have to give out the deck list. And it was a game lost because of the Alpay mistake.
Yeah, I mean, sometimes mistakes can happen, and
and
unfortunately,
then
cost
game
Alpay.
2, he starts things off, pretty decent hand, sets up the window, but he doesn't have an out for Mystic Mine in his deck. So when Eugen activates it, the match is
Yeah,
over.
it's over. Yeah.
I mean, all
It's
I can say
unbelievable.
is just
Yeah.
that this is a record. What can I'm
mean, I have
speechless.
nothing to say,
I'm literally
guys.
struggling
Really.
to come up with something
Yeah.
to say. What's the good news for you guys, though, is that this match took a long time to set up because there were all of these mistakes, and it means that everyone else in the room is done with their matches, so you don't have to wait that long. We will be back soon with the next match, so please don't get mad at us. It's not our fault.
happens.
And no one could have predicted this, really. So I guess deserved.
Eugen
well played
advances
on
with a
both.
3-0 record, and
But yeah,
there's
we
nothing
will
much
be
to say.
able to just interview him soon enough. The funny thing is that he didn't even use Amadolce card.
yeah, I mean, he activated just the mixed man, and that was it.
Yeah, it's absolutely a little bit of a stretch. But to be honest, just having a little bit of a talk about what we just witnessed, we saw a lot of players, especially Spiral, maining Mystic Mine and going second just because of what we just witnessed.
Yeah.
So Invoke Shadow is such an incredible deck, super popular this weekend. Good at going first and second, but the main weakness is Mystic Mine.
Yeah.
And even after siding, to be honest.
Yeah, after siding, like, you have the problem to out a car with only one car. So basically, you have to side in cars that you need only for Mystic Mine, basically. So if your opponent doesn't activate Mystic Mine, you have useless card in your deck. But anyway, it's one of these cards that I think most of the good players will play during this weekend.
Yeah, it's also like a common choice in the side deck in this kind of monster-heavy decks, because everyone thinks, okay, my cards that destroy spell and traps are just gonna be useless against like Invoked or Spiral even, and then they just side in the Mystic Mine and they completely dominate game 2 or 3.
Exactly.
So it seems like, that's just way too much of something to deal with. But anyway, for now we are just gonna go on a short break, hopefully for you guys, and we will be back soon. So Luke is ready with Eugen. Let's see what he can say about this super fast match.
Thank you very much, Marcello. Eugen, I have just one question for you. What's your favorite dessert?
My favorite what?
Your favorite dessert?
I guess apple pie.
Thanks for the interview, Eugen. We'll be back with the next round.